Let's do something interesting today. Today, I bought a gigantic snow bucket for my Kubota L3901 tractor. Kubota tells us never to change the bucket size. The tractor's hydraulics are sized perfectly for the bucket they provide at point of sale. And they're right for gravel and heavy stuff. But it's winter and snow is light, so let's see what this puppy can do. The thing is huge, and it cuts my workload clearing snow in half or better. Time is money, so in this video, I'm going to show you, not just tell you, show you, with 10 scoops of each bucket, so you can see for yourself just how much more snow this gigantic 80-inch snow bucket can move compared to the stock bucket that came with the tractor. Disclaimer, do not use this bucket for super wet heavy snow or gravel or other heavy materials. It would be just too much weight for this tractor and might blow your hydraulics. But my snow is light, and I'm using this bucket just for snow removal, so the tractor seems to have more than enough power for this new attachment toy. Before I go any further, I have to say this is a snow bucket. It's not built the same way as my regular bucket. The metal is weaker and the construction isn't anywhere near as good. But it's sold as a snow bucket and designed for lighter materials, so I knew what I was getting into. I found it online from a retailer called, wait for it, Uncle Wiener's. Yeah, that's the actual name of the store. And it's not just one store, but it's actually a chain of discount stores across Western Canada with multiple locations. Oh, it gets better. It's not even owned by a wacky uncle. It's a female-owned retail chain and says so on their website. Someone's got a wacky sense of humor there. So I called them up and ordered the snow bucket, and it was only just over 1,100 bucks Canadian. That's a great price, and I've never seen a snow bucket cheaper than that brand new anywhere. They didn't have one in stock in Winnipeg, but they ordered it for me, and it came in a couple of weeks later. The lady at the front desk called me up and told me the bucket was in, but didn't say what store it was from. Now this is where it gets funny. I asked her where the bucket was located. She said she didn't say the store name, just the address. I asked her if there's a sign on the building, and she said the address number was on the front, and I should just come in and they would take me to the back to pick up my bucket. I said I was from out of town. What's the name of the store? Big pause. She didn't want to say it, and I admit I was just being a jerk, wanting to get her to say it. After an uncomfortable silence, she blurted out, Uncle Wiener's. It took everything I had not to burst out laughing. She clearly didn't want to say that. Anyway, when I picked up the bucket, I met her, and I got to say, she was an absolute sweetheart, and I felt a little bad for making her say the store name. Not hugely bad, more like an evil smirk bad. It's actually a pretty good discount store. Simple Tech. That's the name of this channel, and if you want more content like this, you got to hit the like, thanks, and subscribe buttons to tell YouTube these are the kind of videos you want to watch, and to suggest more videos like this to you. First thing, I had to dig out my original bucket. It was covered in snow because I hadn't used it all year, and I had been using the new snow bucket for pretty much everything up till this point, and absolutely loving it. A few scoops with this gigantic new bucket, and I had the old bucket dug out. The new snow buckets move so much snow, it's crazy. Once I got it out and moved it over to the side so we could actually see the two buckets, I did a little comparison for you so we can actually see the size difference between these two implements and what we're actually dealing with here. Honestly, don't ever buy a tractor that doesn't have quick attach. It's so fast and easy. So this is where I'm going to do the test between the two buckets. It's a reasonably similar amount of snow. I'm starting with the Kubota stock bucket, and I'm going to do 10 scoops Just to give you an idea of how much snow you can move with this tractor on the stock bucket right off the dealership lot. Okay, here we go. Now we got the new snow bucket on, and we're going to see how much snow in 10 scoops we can move with this new toy. This is actually the third scoop with the snow bucket. You can see how much further it's dug into the snowbank. And the snow bucket is actually digging into a deeper amount of snow too. What's cool about this snow bucket is that it's actually quite a bit wider than the snow bucket from Kubota. So if you're cleaning roads with the snow bucket, you can get away with just doing 2 passes, whereas the Kubota stock bucket would need 3, and that's a lot more work. Look at the size difference between the snow bucket and the Kubota bucket and how much snow they moved. And the snow bucket hasn't even done 10 scoops yet. Okay, folks, that's 10 scoops from a Kubota stock bucket versus the 80-inch snow bucket, and how much more snow you can move with this toy. It's absolutely been a game changer in cleaning snow at the resort here for me this year.